What's up guys, Alpha here, back with another Minecraft Let's Build episode, and today we're going to be continuing off our small plot here that we have. And I've been brainstorming with a couple of the build team members a couple of days ago, and the palette that I originally chose, I don't think I want to go with that as much anymore, since we have, well, this area here basically is pretty much build team samples plots. All these plots here were made by the build team. And I was going around and just seeing on what people have, and like you see, like I was gonna go for something like this with like green roofs and stuff. I didn't have it all organic-y looking. But Jim kind of already took over that, so he pretty much took that one. Then you got like towers and stuff like that, and the only thing we really do not have here is a snow build. We don't have any snow builds anywhere here. I don't think at all. Yeah, I don't think the build team has made anything that has to do with snow. So recently I've been building that map that I explained to you guys in one of the Let's Plays that I've been working on, a snow map. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be building a snow type of a small plot. This is the new palette that I choosed out. There it is. If you guys want to have a look, laid it out there. But what we got to do first, since we're going to be changing everything up again, we got to go ahead and reselect all the grass and dirt to snow. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and go down here. If I could reach that. There you go. And we're gonna go ahead and change dirt and grass to snow. Let's see, let's do that. We're gonna set replace 1-2 or comma 2 or 3, and we're gonna set that to 80. So there you go. There you go. Snow build. That was quick, wasn't it? Now it just like, oh man, it looks pretty cool. I actually quite like it now. But I got a couple plans. All right, so we're gonna be going ahead and doing our river here, kind of like half in snow and stuff like that, or half in like ice blocks and stuff. Here we might have a waterfall coming from this top section here, kind of coming down and stuff like that. And I might set up some sort of a house with a watermill thing sticking out from the side, so it's kind of just like falling into the thing, and it's kind of just like circulating this or something. I don't know, but I think that'll be cool. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get that done in this episode. I just want to redo a little bit of this terrain real quick. I did want to show you guys a good example of how I want this plot to look like at the end though, which is basically something like this. Just incredibly active, looks really awesome. The atmosphere is amazing. I worked on this with one of the build team members. His name is Brow. And it was just amazing. We just basically kind of went all out. We just added as much detail as possible. We also had help from Game for Aaron as well as Alice. On some, I think Game for Aaron did a little bit of the terrain, and Alice did the interiors, I think. And yeah, this is so basically something similar to this. Kind of just really active, looks amazing. There's a lot of block variation. The houses look pretty cool. We don't really have to complete these houses. Like, we could just do literally what we did here. I don't want to do the interior because it's quite boring. I don't find that entertaining at all for the person watching and for myself. But we're just going to basically be just placing in a bunch of houses, half built and stuff like that, kind of like we did here. And that'll basically kind of be like, we have like in total 1, 2, 3, 4 buildings, I believe. Yeah, 4 buildings. They're all half built, but they look pretty cool. And then we got a little mini gazebo there as well. But yeah, basically something like that. It has to be like really active looking. It has to look awesome. It's like a really nice atmosphere. We're not going to be doing those type of trees. We're going to be doing some sort of a pine cone trees. And I usually don't make those by hand, because I don't use them. I don't use voxel because I don't really know how to do it with voxel or world edit. So I'm gonna go ahead and be doing it with just normally by hand. I don't think it's really that hard, to be honest. They're actually really quite simple. But what we're gonna be doing real quick is we're gonna go ahead and redo a little bit of this terrain, or kind of just randomize it a bit. All right. So basically, we're gonna go ahead and select 79 and 174. So BR sphere 50%. No. 20. No. What's a good number? 15%. what was it, 79, and then 15%, 174. Then we're gonna do, oh no, is it, yeah, space, no. And then we're gonna do another dash 75% 1. Yeah, I think that will do us there. And then we're gonna do poly 5. We're gonna mask stone, and we're just gonna add this bit here to the sides, just little tiny bits to the sides, or like that, kind of like that. So look at that, that looks really nice. You see, this is a little cool technique. Now I also wanted to address some of you guys have been saying, why am I using world edit when if you're an apprentice you don't use world edit, and basically that you don't understand how to do it as much, basically from just doing world edit. I wanted to explain, basically I'm using world edit mostly. Why can't I click this? Do I have to be on the plot? There you go. Basically I'm using world edit mostly because it's faster, because we no one wants to see someone place, like doing this by hand I would be here for like literally 10 episodes doing that by hand. Do you want to see that for 10 episodes? I don't think so. Not a lot of people do. So that's why I kind of want to just speed things up a little bit by just using a little bit of world edit. And either way, at the end I explain how it's supposed to look. So you guys shouldn't have a hard time doing it. It's not that hard. Should we mix some little bit of gravel, or should I do that to the bottom? Yeah, I think I'm going to do that to the bottom. So I'm just going to do, what is it, 1 now. Yeah, 1. And then we're going to do another 5 brush. We're going to mask that to 1 again. But basically, when it comes to terrain, like if you don't get how this is supposed to look like, it's supposed to look something like this. Now, what I see what people do a lot, and it's like really, really bad, is they just go really direct. Like it's just really direct. Like for example, like this. It's just like everything is a pyramid, and there is no smoothness, or that basically that looks super smooth because it's so direct. Like if you look at this here, there's a couple like, oh, there's like 3 blocks here, 2 blocks here, maybe 1 there, and then it kind of escalates upwards, and then as it's going upwards, it's not going in a direct like staircase manner like this. It's not going like this. And then when it finally gets up to the top, it just like kind of just like that's it. It doesn't go like that. Terrain works more like, let's see, let me try to get a nice curve to it. Maybe like something like this, maybe a nice 3, a 1, maybe a 2, and then there you go. You work your way up a 3, and then we'll do a 4 there, then we'll do a 2, and then kind of like something like that, and then yeah, something like that. See, look at that curve. How more like more appealing this looks more than just having a direct straight line upwards. You got to try to get those really nice curves, and it's always better to work when making a curve. Basically, it's always biggest to smallest, or I think smallest to biggest, either one. It just really can't be randomized. Like for example, you can't have like a 3, a 1, and then 3, and then maybe a 2, and then I guess like a 3 again like that, because then it just looks a bit weird. I don't know. It's really up to how you do it, and you just got to really want to get that kind of curve. Like basically that shape right here is right here. It's just in layers, and that's what you guys got to kind of understand. It's not so very direct, and you got to make things kind of just more uneven than others. But it has to look kind of smooth, but it doesn't have to look really direct looking. And I think that's something you guys kind of get messed up on. But hopefully that helps you guys out a bit, because I'd rather use world edit, not because it's faster, or I'm too lazy to use it. I mean, just because for the sake of the video, I don't think a lot of people are gonna be wanting to watch, just like someone placing terrain blocks for the first 10 episodes. I don't find that quite entertaining whatsoever, because I wouldn't even watch that. If I wouldn't watch that, then I wouldn't want to do it on my videos. Basically, if I would have like basically seen someone doing that, why can't I do it here? If I would have seen someone doing that, I wouldn't stay for long. Basically, why can't I? There we go. Oh, there. That's weird. Only in that section. I wouldn't stay there for long watching the video because it's not that entertaining just to watch someone uh, place the terrain blocks for first couple episodes. But basically, we got this going on, which looks quite nice. Now we could go ahead and randomize. Oh, wrong one. Now we could just go ahead and add some gravel here. We're gonna do BR sphere 10%, I guess. 13, and then we'll do 80%, I guess. Which is 80 again. So for snow, and then space 5. Oh, space 5. And then we'll mask 80 with that. So kind of something like that. That way we could get some gravel here on the sides. It's not so very snowy looking. Alright, and then we gotta go ahead and also just like mark out, or kind of get it more deeper, this ravine, or not ravine, river. Because it just doesn't look as good when it's just one deep. You always want to try to give your, like the bottom of your rivers or oceans or anything like that, some sort of a terrain also. I know it's not that noticeable, but it makes the build look a lot more nicer when it's not just flat ocean water. And there's actually some depth to the bottom of the ocean. So kind of something like that. I'm only going to do one just because it's, just for the sake of the video, because it's not really something super important, but it's kind of just a little tip and trick if you want to do a little bit, something a little bit over the top. But alright, so we got this going. Let's get rid of all this. Rid of this. And there you go. Alright, something, it got to have a really nice curve to it as well. Like, you don't, like, also when it comes to like making this is just, this in general is a no-no. This is just not good. You want to have a really nice looking curve. Like, for example, you see here again, we have a 4, 2, 2, 2, or basically 1 and all connecting together, 2, and then 4, and then it has just like a really nice curve to it. That's what you kind of basically want to go for. You don't want to go for that really, like, for example, here, you don't want to go for that really direct, unless it's starting to shorten up to like a little small, tight curve, or really narrow curve, basically. Let's see, let's push this back a bit. Alright, so now let's go ahead. Was this the brush I used? No, it was this one. Let's go ahead and add gravel to the bottom side. Like that. Alright, so something like that. Let's go ahead and fill it up now. Fill. Actually, maybe we do. Okay. Let's do 15%. I don't know if this works because I've never tried it, but let's try. 15%, 80 or 79, and then 15%, 174, and then let's see, and then obviously 80, yeah, 80%, or yeah, 80%. Where is it? 80%. There we go. And then we're gonna do 8. So basically what I choose here is snow, packed snow, or ice, packed ice, and water. So let's see how that works. Oh, and I forgot to set the radius. We'll do 30. And there you go. Whoa, that looks awesome. Alright, so there you go. You got kind of just like really icy looking water with a couple patches of some ice here and there, which looks cool. Nice little randomization to it. And then, yeah, this is looking actually quite nice. I really like it. I want to try to get a build going here real quick before we start on the top. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's get rid of some of my brushes here because I always mess with things and misclick things. So let's go ahead and grab some of these. Alright, so we're going to be basically building half of the house here. I would like to get kind of like a little dock going here so that way we don't, things don't get in the way. Let's grab this. We don't need those, I don't think. We'll grab this and we'll grab some of that, I believe will work. So let's get kind of a little dock going here. This will be going here. And then, let's see, can that go there? And then we'll do, the watermill will be coming in right about here. So I want to just kind of stick to that, I think. And then we'll just fill this up real quick. I kind of feel... Should I go one above? Yeah, I guess I'll just stick like that for now. I'll do that there, and then get that right there. And we'll do just place these here, like that. Something like that. We'll have the house inbuilt to here, so it doesn't really matter a whole lot. Let's grab a wooden plank here real quick. One here. And then I guess I'll just add a wood log over here just to kind of make it look a bit more nicer. Alright, so let's have our house going in like right about here. Let me grab that material. I don't have it. Alright, let's see. We got 3. I usually like trying to do a 5, but if I can't do 5, I guess I'll go with 3. It'll be a little small, tiny house. Doesn't have to be anything too over-exaggerating or something. Let's see. So we have 1 here. And then we'll kind of go in like that. Or we'll do something like this. We'll go right there. And then we'll have to redo some of that terrain there. We'll go ahead and stick this out right here. And then I believe we could go ahead and do a little bit outwards again. And then this is our center here. So right about there. So something like that. That's all I really have to do because we'll be flipping it over to the other side. So basically, let's go ahead and start doing a little bit of this. This water thing will be going in a bit, so maybe I'll do the roof for now. And then we'll have to switch something up a bit here. Alright, let's go ahead and do that there. But when it comes to making kind of these organic roofs, you kind of want to go, like, once again, really not direct at all. It's kind of more, when it comes to organics, it's really just random a bit. And it's not so straight up like it is here. Like you see 2 blocks here, it looks quite nice. Let's go ahead and fill this one up here. Like that. And like this. And we'll just do 2 there as well. And is that the middle there? No, that's not the middle. Middle is here. And I guess we'll stick to that. Have it just parallel right there. And do 2 there. Do 3 here or something. Like that. And then grab this bit here. Like that. Kind of something like that. You see, that looks pretty nice. It is very kind of weird there. Let's go ahead and break that up by placing 1 there. But yeah, that looks pretty good. Now, how we're going to do this to flip this over real quick? Well, let's actually get this done real quick. Now we need some white wool. Should I use white wool? Yeah, white wool would do best. Or should I do... Yeah, some quartz will actually do as well. So let's go ahead and place some quartz here. And it'll kind of be embedded into the mountain. So it doesn't really matter. And I have like some sort of arm sticking here. I have to refix around here the terrain to get that windmill in. Alright, so we're going to do this here. Get rid of that. The terrain, the inside really does not matter whatsoever. Get rid of all these. Like that. Alrighty then. And then we'll do a little bit something like this. Let's grab a stair real quick that's up here. Oh, there's also something else I want to talk about, guys. And I've waited so long, I forgot. I wanted to ask you guys a little bit about the Pokemon series. If you guys really enjoy it, will you miss it or stuff like that? Because I'm kind of thinking there's a possibility I might not continue it. The reason why mostly is because I just simply do not have enough time. Like, because Chaos Craft alone takes a pretty good amount of time to record. Because I just have to get things prepared, and then I have to like show a lot of progress on that and stuff like that. So I don't really have enough time to actually play and enjoy Pokemon. It's not that I don't like it. It's just I do not have enough time to kind of enjoy it. And if I'm not enjoying it, I don't really feel like continuing it. But I also want to know you guys' opinion on basically what you guys would think on me stopping the series or I don't know, or figuring something out basically. because I just simply just do not have enough time to kind of just like, oops, to continue Chaoscraft as well as doing the Pokemon one as well, because it just simply takes too much time to record and stuff. And that's why I want to kind of get you guys' opinion on basically on what you guys think on that. So if you guys have any ideas or anything like that, please leave it down in the description below, because I would like to know you guys' input on everything. So that's why I'm kind of asking you guys. But basically what I just did here, when it comes to making a house and being really efficient and getting things done fast, all you really had to do is just that very corner of that house, and then you could just flip it over to this side. And if I was to continue the back, I'd flip this back to the other side, and that's basically your house done right then and there. I might do a little bit of randomization with the roof, just because it might look a little bit more better, but I'll probably do that off camera and show you guys how I did it. But basically, alright, so we got a little house here going. Let's go ahead and do that. Grab a quick door real quick, and let's try to get some terraforming going in on this windmill real quick. Or on this windmill, on this little thingy thing real quick. Let's go ahead and use a little bit of some voxel. Let's set this B to 2, and then we're going to do BE melt, I think. Yeah, we'll do melt. And this should go ahead and kind of help us dig a little bit here. Sorry if you hear any background noise. I am using a different mic, so background noise kind of doesn't pick up, but I'm recording during the day, and during the day there's family and there's background noise and yeah, there's stuff like that, and I can't really record tonight because I have something planned for tonight, and nighttime is really where I actually get most of the work done on the build team and stuff like that. So that's why I'm kind of doing stuff in the day, so hopefully there's no background noise being picked up and stuff. But alright, so now that we kind of cleared a little bit of the area, we could kind of extend this river over here a little bit, just a tiny bit. I guess I'll just have it go up to here, and let's grab a quick water bucket. Let's see, put this here all over. Let's grab some snow, a little bit of snow like that. And let's see, like this. So something like that. Alright, so now we're going to have this watermill thing. Just probably come out right about here. And come out here. We'll do 2, 3, 1. Is that correct? Yeah, that's pairing up with that. So we're still doing good. And we could even have it just kind of halfway built into this mountain to where it looks like it's probably been here for ages and it's like just completely caved in. That's alright, doesn't really matter, to be honest. Did I do this right? That's 3 and then 1. No, 1 here, 3 here, and oh, 1 here, and then get rid of that right there. So something like that. We'll go ahead and extend this out 1 more and follow this shape again. So basically we have a 3, then a 1, then a 3, and then a 1, and then a 3, and then a 1 like that. So something like that. So you guys can kind of already see how it looks. And then we'll do something like this. And then we'll do something like this over here as well. Like, oop, get something like that going there. Alright, so now that we have that kind of going, we want to go ahead and fill in the middle. We're going to go ahead and do that with a different block, just so it has a different kind of base color. And it disappeared, of course. Oh, I needed that. Dang it. Alright, so let's do that. This block right here is 43.8. Which is basically the full stone slab block, if you guys wanted to know what that block ID was. Which, by the way, if you don't know the block IDs, you could just do F3 and H at the same time, and it'll show you the block IDs in your inventory, so you could kind of just base it off that. Alright, so now I need some cobblestone walls, which will be going in here as some kind of support pillar things, kind of going in right there. Like that, and then we could kind of we could use stairs, but I don't know if I want to use some. Let's grab some real quick and just try some things out real quick, see if this works out quite nice. Now maybe do something like that. How's that? Oh yeah, oh, that's actually quite good. I actually quite like that. How did I do that? That is parallel or upside down this direction, and I think this direction like that. Right? Yeah, that looks about right. Alright, so this way and then that way. And then this way and then that way, this way. Can't really see the other side, so there's, oh, well, except for this side, obviously. Let's go ahead and do it real quick. Put this here and then one here. And then you got kind of a cool looking shape. Now what we could do is kind of add 2 slabs there. Can't really do that on that side, but because they're really nice, kind of a nice looking shape there. I wouldn't say, yeah, you can't really do anything there. Just because it's flat, we don't have vertical slabs, which sucks. Hopefully they add that one day. Now, basically what we're going to be doing, now that we have that, we could go ahead and grab a water bucket real quick and place that down right there. We'll have a stream kind of going down here as best as possible. And we'll have a little mini bridge crossing over here just for looks, basically. Something like this. Yeah, that will do. This will be coming in there. This block will need to go one in. That needs to go one in. This needs to go one in. Something like that. And this all needs to go. And something like this should do it. One like that. Nice little smooth shape there. Like that. So something really nice looking like this. I can't get rid of those, so I'll add one there. Alright, so our water will be coming in right about here. And if it could flow, that would be awesome. Put that all in there. Yeah, something like that. So there you go. Now you got some real physics going into this. Let's see, let's fill that up a bit there. Alright, so that looks something cool. And then we'll make some sort of a little bridge going on here, which will be kind of cool as well. And then we'll just fill this up, I guess. Fill that in, fill that in. Oh, no. Oh, well, that's fine as well. Something like that. And yeah. There you go. So now we got a little nice looking little stream going on here, which kind of goes into this waterfall here. And then we'll be adding like a cool looking tree. I want to see. Yeah, I guess I could give a good attempt at a tree real quick. And really don't do it by hand, but let's go ahead and try it out. Let's see. Let's do a little tree here, and then we'll go ahead and end off the episode. Let's see. Dude, kind of have to go a bit more upwards, and it's kind of just like in a direct pattern. Also, see, kind of not direct. I mean, kind of just like 3, 2, 1. You know, all that stuff. Kind of the little thing I explained a bit ago. So something similar like that. I think that's fine. Do just a little block there, I guess. Yeah, something like that. Do. So now what we're gonna go ahead and grab. We're gonna go ahead and grab some of the. Thinking spruce trees. I want to use the normal oak. I think I should just use normal oak just because I really do not like the spruce leaves. So we're going to start somewhere about right here. And we're just going to basically work our way around it in a nice pattern. Now obviously things get much more smaller when you get to the top, and it's a lot more wider at the bottom. So that's what you kind of want to go for. I just realized I have my fancy ears, like the settings things off. It's weird. I usually don't have that on. Let's see. So something like that. Just want to get one side right. And then maybe we could probably rotate this, and that would be cool. Yeah, something like this. See, they're actually very simple. It doesn't take long at all. And it beats a notch tree by over, like, tons. Like, you don't want... And when I mean notch trees, I mean default Minecraft trees. That's basically what we call them. We call them notch trees. But, it just beats it. Just by so much. Like, it's just like... This looks a lot more better than having to make, a notch tree. I mean, yeah, it's a bit more faster, but look at it. The time that... It doesn't really take that long to make this. And for the quality that it gives out, it's just totally worth it, basically. So that's why I kind of recommend you guys, and that's why we kind of tell you guys when you guys don't make custom trees, and you submit them, to kind of get those custom trees in, because it changes the build by a lot. Environment in general changes the build by tons. So I would just really suggest just spend that time, make a nice looking little custom tree, and it kind of just saves your day either way. It just makes the build look all more appealing and nicer. Alright, so something like that. You see, look how long that took. Didn't take quite long. Kind of got a little cool looking shape, and it's a bit funky. Could use a little bit of work here and there. But it's kind of just looking a lot more nicer. It looks a lot more like one of the little Christmas pine cone trees and stuff like that going here. But now what we're going to go ahead and do to make it look a lot more nicer and more snow environment, is going to be just adding a couple snow layers here and there everywhere. And some at different levels to kind of just give it a nice little depth into the little tree and stuff. Obviously, wouldn't be going in there. Kind of just have to think on where snow would be going. If it was going straight down, it wouldn't be in a gap, obviously. So kind of have to keep that in mind. Let's see. Yeah, something like that. See, there you go. Pretty cool. Really simple, really easy. Didn't take quite long whatsoever. Maybe want to get rid of some of that right there. Yeah, you see, something like that. Now I'll be adding a couple bit more, probably one here or something like that. Probably add another house here, actually, to be honest. And make a bridge there, add a tree or house there. Another one here. Probably change around the a bit more of the terrain, just so it's a bit more in elevation. But besides that, guys, that's pretty much it that we're going to be doing in this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. After this, oh, someone TP'd? Oh, someone found me. After we get done with this build, we're going to go ahead and be getting started on our small plot. I have it reserved. Game for Aaron reserved it for me. So this one's going to be ours here. I've already reserved it, so stay tuned for that as well. Our little 15 by 15 plot. But go ahead and leave me down any feedback, any suggestions, anything you want me to add maybe into this terrain, because we're still kind of early on to the build as well, so we could go ahead and do basically whatever we want. But yeah, go ahead and suggest them down in the description or in the comment section below, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll be seeing you guys in the next episode. Bye, guys.